fashion to skincare, in Dallas, one woman corners the market on skincare products. In fact, she was just named Best Facial in Dallas by B Magazine. Meet Renee Rouleau next on Prime. Hi, welcome back to Prime. I'm Emily Hargrove. Renee Rouleau first opened a spa when she was 21 years old. And since then, her products and services have been celebrated across the world. She is here today to talk about her latest project, My Skin Prescription. Renee, thank you. I am an esteemed company.
Thank you very much.
It is a real pleasure to have you here and to be able to talk about this, because it's so important for everyone to know about their skin, the biggest organ that we have, I believe.
Yes,
have I just spoken correctly?
No, it is.
That is. And so, and you have just got such an incredible reputation.
Thank you.
And I've had the pleasure of going to your spa once, and and I'm not just saying that, the best facial I've ever had. The cranberry facial.
Yes.
Oh, and your beds.
Yes, we do have good beds.
Yes, they're amazing.
They're from France. France kind of corners the market. I mean, they basically invented the facial, so of course they would invent the best beds ever.
Yes, well, it is a true experience. So how did you get into setting up your spa world?
My grandmother was a hairdresser, and she actually owned her own business. She owned a hair salon. It was called the Powder Puff Beauty Shop.
Oh, I love that.
And so I grew up in an environment where I watched a woman who was a career woman, owned her own business, and was in the in the business of making women look good and feel good. So that had a big effect on me from a young age. And so when it came time to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, I followed in her footsteps, but I had more of a passion for skincare versus hair care. So I've been around the beauty business my whole life, but I started when I was 18, and then, as you said, I started my first business. At the time, I was living up in Boston, but I had my first skincare business with a partner for 5 years, and got some good experience, and then sold my half to her. Her and I are still very close, and got to Texas as soon as I could.
You did.
And 16 years later, which actually today is the anniversary of Renee Rouleau Skincare in Dallas.
It is?
16 years ago today.
Congratulations.
Yes.
And also, well, you're celebrating your birthday too.
Yes,
so
I opened my business on my birthday.
Yes.
So.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
16 years ago.
Yeah.
So you have been, and building up your business in Dallas, has it been a organically evolving process, or how has it been for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy to say that after 16 years that my company is better than ever and still really relevant. And I think it's important, just as individuals, same with the business, we have to reinvent ourselves all the time. And so, my business throughout the years has changed, and I've made some bold decisions on how I wanted to do things, but it's just constantly, pushing forward and reinventing and keeping up with the changes. And so 16 years later, we're doing well.
That is. And have you always had your products?
Correct.
Yes. Right from the get-go?
Right from the get-go, yes.
So what would you say to everybody? I really want to touch upon your My Skin Prescription, but what would you say to people are the must-have products that you have in your collection? Yeah,
my line is based on 9 different skin types, so believe it or not, this is just a small sampling of the products. We have 72 products in the line. Wow. And growing.
Wow.
So some of our key products is like our vitamin C and E treatment. It's a, experts continually show, and science and research shows, that using an antioxidant serum during the day is really necessary. What's really nice about this one and why it sells so well is it doesn't sting the skin. A lot of people can't use vitamin C serums because they're too acidic, and they kind of can irritate the skin, especially people with sensitive skin. So this is a no sting formula, but one of the ingredients in it is really good for lightening brown spots. So it's kind of a natural way to go with lightening skin discoloration. So for summer and end of summer, when people are pigmented, it's a great, great product.
Yeah, because I see visible anti-aging for sensitive skin. That I need.
Yes, you look like you have sensitive skin, so that would be perfect.
I do, yes.
And then we have the triple berry smoothing peel, which is that little this one over here.
That one
this
looks
is
lovely.
I call this a Renee Rouleau facial at home. So it's got 5 different acids in it. It has fruit purees, and it's gives you instantly glowing skin, and it's gentle but still very effective, and it's just a light smoothing peel for home.
And it just looks good for you.
Yeah.
You open it up and
it's got antioxidants in it.
Got your berry. I mean, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Really?
So those are a couple, and then anti-cyst treatment. This is one of our best sellers, which is specifically for cystic acne. So cystic acne can come at any age. It's very much hormone related. It can be dairy related as well, but adult women get a lot of cystic acne. So it's really effective because it doesn't just dry out the skin like acne spot treatments do, because that's not where the cyst is. It's deep in the skin, so that works really well to dissolve and disperse that infection more rapidly. So a lot of clients that typically have had to go to the dermatologist to get cortisone injections. Elle Magazine did a big feature on it, and they said, I no longer have to go and get cortisone injections, so that was a good endorsement. But it's been a bestseller for years because it's such a unique product and for a very unique type of skin.
Yes, because I can get some severe breakouts, so this would be wonderful.
Yes.
Right. Gosh, there's, as you say, this is just 3 out of 72?
Yes, yes.
You're busy.
Yes, sure.
So tell me about your My Skin prescription. This is just a recent thing that you've launched.
We just launched it. So the website is myskinprescription.com, and I recognize that people want to have expert skin advice, but they want something that's very unique to them, right? They want somebody to really take the time and say, what do I need and what's right for me? And they want to feel like it's very personalized. So it's a 6-step skin consultation, and when we do it here in the spas, it's 45 minutes in my Dallas and Plano location. We also offer it via Skype and Apple FaceTime and over the phone. My line, we ship all over the world from ReneeRouleau.com, and so we have clients all over the world that are just going to love this and to be able to have access to it. So it's 6 steps. It's very comprehensive. It's unlike anything else out there, and it's going to do really well.
And the first step, so let's just go through the steps then. The first step is addresses concerns.
Yes, so the first step is what are your top skin concerns? So whether we're talking to you via Skype or in person, we'll say, Emily, tell me what's going on with your skin. And this is the dialogue that we have to determine what bothers you and where your concerns are. So that's step number 1.
And then you go on to step 2, and is that when you get the camera out?
Yes. So if this part is not available
on Skype, I was going to say, how do you do that?
Technology is not that good yet. But in person, we have a skin diagnosis camera that takes 3D images of the skin. So I can look at your skin and I can make some observations, but until you get under the camera, we really need to see what's going on underneath, from moisture levels, sun exposure, pigmentation. We can tell also. It kind of gives us a view of what your skin might look like in the future, because it kind of lets us know what's brewing underneath. And so that's really, very...
And that can be scary. I had one of those done when I was 25 years old, and not with yourselves, but with another company. And, and they told me that I had the skin of a 60-year-old. And I was like, only 25. Because my capillaries were so tight shut, they were so dehydrated.
Well, I don't know about that.
I hope that I'm anti-aging now.
Yeah,
but it's amazing that you can see all of that.
Yeah, it really is just a great tool that's very telling. So that's step number 2. That's called, what do we see in your skin?
So once you look under the skin, then where do you go to for step 3?
Okay, step 3 is called, what's your sunscreen IQ?
Oh, yeah.
And any anti-aging product you will ever use, or any high-tech skin treatment you do, will not be effective if you don't get sunscreen application down correctly. So what we do is we hand you a tube of sunscreen, and we'll say to you, Emily, put this on in the morning just like how you would apply your regular moisturizer with sunscreen. And you're going to apply it, and we're watching you, we're observing you, and we're saying, okay, we noticed that you didn't put it, around the hairline very well. We noticed that you applied it to your face, and you had a little left over on your hands, and you brought it down to your neck, but you didn't get enough on there. You need to do 2 applications, one to the face, and treat the neck and chest separately, and do a second application. So we spend some time talking about the importance of sunscreen, because again, the number 1 reason why you'll ever get premature aging is UV exposure. So we need to make sure you get that down properly. So we give you a lot of information to make sure you're protected, and myths about sunscreen. A lot of people say, oh, is a SPF 100 better than an SPF 30? And it's not really. So we kind of go into those kind of details.
Yeah, because I always forget. The neck and the chest, I always forget. And so slap it on. walk out the door and think that I've done my job.
Right. We need to make sure you really know what the real deal is.
Yeah, I need you to really watch. I need you to come and live with me. Step 4, nutrition.
Yes. So this step is called How Do You Feed Your Skin? So we collaborated with a registered dietitian in New York named Carrie Gans, and she has put together nutrition tips exclusively for my 9 skin types. So once, at the end we'll be putting you in a skin type, but she has put together nutrition tips just for you. So it really talks about, what you should be eating for your health, as well as making your skin look its best as well.
Oh my gosh, so it's a 360-degree look at everything, isn't it?
Yeah, very personalized.
Wow, I love this.
Yes.
And so what do you do? So once you've got the nutrition, then what's next?
Okay.
Step 5.
This is called What's in Your Cabinet. So we ask our clients to bring in what they're currently using. I mean, Renee Rouleau products or non-Renee Rouleau products, and we go through a process where we help you to determine if those products are working for you. So there's a process we go through, and because that's really what it is. I mean, you can go anywhere to buy skincare products, but what about what you have at home, right? We all tend to accumulate stuff. We don't know if it's working. How do you use it?
Yeah.
I have 6 different lines, and so we really need to get into what the woman has already spent her hard-earned money on, and really talk through that. So we say, bring it all in, and let's review that. And then any products that they don't want to use anymore, if they determine that they're not a fit for their skin, we'll donate it to the Family Place, which is a local women's shelter, and they take gently used cosmetics.
Oh, they do? Great.
Yeah, so we accept those.
Oh, so it makes you feel better.
Yeah, right. You spent that money, but it's going to some good use.
Absolutely. And so you have all of that, and then you enter into your final step.
So the final step is called What's Your Skin Prescription? So this is where we put you into one of our 9 skin types, and then we develop a treatment plan based on what you need, both from having professional treatments as well as home care. And we really talk through what you should be doing, and then if some of your other products that you want to use up, then we talk how you can incorporate that into our products. And so you walk away really having a game plan for how to care for your skin, and it's very comprehensive, and you feel very knowledgeable. And then each client, if you're in person, we have a nice folder, and it has all the information in there, so there's continuing education reading for you, and so you really learn about how to care for your skin.
Wow, and the fact that you say there's 9 different skin types. I would never have dreamt that there was 9.
Yeah.
I always thought it was oily and dry.
Right. And most lines,
a combination.
Yeah, and most lines still kind of cater to that.
Right.
And that's, a company that says this product is for all skin types, it just can't be. Every skin has different needs, and that's really been my whole focus, is what's right for you, and it has to be customized.
Renee, I need to come and see you and have my skin prescription, and I want to go home and just wow my husband with how young that I look.
Yes, and you look very young.
Renee, thank you so much
Emily,
for being here. So for anybody that is interested, please go and check Renee Rouleau out. I mean, she really is truly amazing. ReneeRouleau.com, and thank you, Renee, for being here.
Thank you.
And join us next time and on Prime TV, Facebook, Twitter. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.